Well, guys, here we are on this page related to Navier Stokes equations. And obviously, you can click on that link and come here and see and read more about these geniuses who came up with those equations and look at the solutions. Well, obviously, for normal people, it will be, say the least, challenging to understand what all these things mean, but in general, it's possible. And the whole idea here is that even if it looks scary, it has its own incredible value in modeling, in this case, a flow of liquids. But now imagine somehow we can project it on the flow of ideas. And we talk about where that letter rho, Greek letter rho that stands for the density. Well, could be density of ideas. And the U stands for the flow rate. Well, that is reasonable. Flow rate of ideas. And you can see this model, flow lines. In the case of this is steady state vortex solution. So reminds you what you see when you use a sink, maybe, or maybe the commode, as some people call it, and water is flowing into vortex. And this is just one example of pretty advanced mathematics. And obviously, it's not that easy to project it on the ideas, flow of ideas, and especially when we talk about a stream of ideas, which is could be very different. And that will come when we go back to our piece of puzzle. Hopefully, you understand what's going on here. And hopefully, you will see how you can really contribute and make it better. Remove whatever you think is not needed and put whatever is needed. And some examples here have, in Russian, but there is a translation, like in this case, and it just happened by itself. So Dr. Z is trying to play his game of ideas the best way he could, and this his role model inspiration, because this knight could be knighted for fighting for the purity of math and for the ideas. And obviously, it's an epistle game, so it's all about email that Dr. Z is writing to this incredible mathematician, and hopefully, he will get a reasonable response in terms of using his images, and sense of humor is unbelievable. And you can see some examples right here, right there. So you guys come and you rate them, and that's how we calibrate sense of humor. And imagine people in 200 years or 2000 years from now will use the same examples to calibrate sense of humor, and that is how you can write again those mathematical equations showing you how they change with time. Well, obviously, this part related to the simulation models that people will develop in the future is a lot of imagination. And unfortunately, Dr. Z doesn't have the right mathematics to calculate the right turn of vector of polarization of ideas. So here they come out the way they are. We just observe them. It's like a heuristic approach and appreciate very much. This applause came right when they're supposed to.